Bobby Lashley versus Bronson Reed. And although people want to say that it may have not been that great, it was
big meaty man slapping meat.
Great match.
I was going to say, you know what they did? They
stand and deliver.
Yeah, they did.
They stood and delivered.
Yes. So, you know, when you saw that this was going to be a match, you were just kind of like, all right, you might have thought like maybe it was a bathroom break match because like on paper, you know, you're not really like, I don't know, invested in this, but every now and then I think like big men matches are fun to watch. It just depends on who they are because not every big man in wrestling has 3 moves. You know, I mean, I think that match was more entertaining than watching a Brock Lesnar match because all you see with Brock Lesnar is German suplexes and F5s. Like, how entertaining is that? You know what I mean? Like, there's not a whole lot of substance to it. I'm saying if you're not including the fact that he's Brock Lesnar, like, take that out of it.
Mm-hmm.
He does 3 moves of doom, as they used to say about John Cena, and that's it. So you can't say that that's like super entertaining. They were doing a whole lot of shit in this match, and it was way entertaining. It had a great back and forth. And it's cool to see Bronson Reed because we even gave him lots of praise for his performance in the Elimination Chamber. And that was when I feel like he kind of came alive. Like people weren't excited or maybe they didn't think he should have been in that match. But he was like, I'm going to prove you guys why I'm supposed to be in this match. And I also like it because I was watching a stream and I'm not going to mention who streamed because I guess he gets some heat online. But anyway, he covers wrestling and he was talking about how Bronson, you know, came up in the NXT system and he was released twice. And a lot of it is because Vince didn't like him. And you know that it's because Vince doesn't like the way he looks. That's the problem. And this is just proving once again that just because you maybe don't think he's like as handsome as Roman Reigns or as marketable as like Omos, that it doesn't mean that they're not good enough in the ring to be putting on good matches with other top guys like Bobby Lashley. So I thought this was cool. It was really cool to not see Lashley dominating the entire time. That was something that I really liked.
Yeah.
It was like an equalized match.
And that's the thing that Bronson Reed is going to bring is that he's going to be a big guy that can do very good moves.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a product of the indie scene. So when you have a bigger guy like that who didn't go through the WWE Performance Center and has a little bit more versatility to, you know, his moveset, it makes him a little bit more like, okay, he can go with Bobby Lashley and not have just, you know, big meaty men slapping meat. You're going to have an actual you know, a back and forth match. They're going to be like body slam type moves and, you know, things like that, but they're going to feel thunderous. They're going to feel a little bit different than your standard. And it's just like a dude that can move like that and he's that size.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I know.
That's marketable.
And it shows you, too, how much more Lashley can do. Because for the most part, they just kind of put him in matches. I mean, how many times have we seen him against Mustafa Ali? Like, he's just there to be this big muscle dude and throw around a smaller guy like a rag doll, you know? So it was like, it's cool when they actually give him an opponent that can keep up with him and can do very similar things. And it's not just, like I said, a complete domination because you know, there's a time and place for the squash matches. And I think with Lashley, they've been trying to do that a lot with him. And it's just kind of annoying. So I'm wondering where they're going to go with him, too, because I didn't particularly love that they had him bring out the trophy because it just reminds me of what they had Baron Corbin do, where he literally brought it out like every single match for like a year. I swear. I'm like, let's not go down that route again. Like, this is Bobby Lashley.
How heavy is this fucking thing?
I don't know. It doesn't look very heavy to me. Like, it doesn't look well made, if you ask me. Like, for WWE to have so much money, it doesn't look well made to me. But it might be just a prop one. Maybe, like, the real one is, like, better. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a hater. But, I mean, I'm not hating. But
yeah, I know. Yeah.